Hello, in this video I will show you how to make the 7 Tangram pieces using 4 pieces of square paper. The first piece to make is the large triangle. In order to make this piece, take a square piece of paper and first fold it in half. Open out this fold and now fold these 2 corners in towards the middle. The edge of the paper here should lie along the fold line you just made. Next, fold the piece of paper in half this way. The next fold will take this triangular section and fold it over on top of this square section. The edge of the triangle will line up with the edge of the square. To finish this piece, all you need to do is take this triangle and fold it inside the gap of the other triangle. This is your finished large triangle piece. In your Tangram puzzle, you will need 2 of these. To make the small triangle piece, you will need to take a square piece of origami paper, cut it in half down the middle, and then cut this half into 2 smaller squares. You can keep these other pieces for later. To make your small triangle piece, repeat the steps that you used to make the large triangle. First, fold it in half, open it out and fold these 2 corners into the middle. Then fold the piece in half again, fold the triangular section across on top of the square section, and finish by folding this triangular part into the gap of the other triangular part. For your Tangram puzzle, you will need 2 of this small triangle. You can use the other small square of paper you just made. You can use the other half of the piece you just cut up to make your parallelogram piece. First, fold this rectangle in half, and then fold it again in the same direction. When you open this out, you should have a piece with 4 vertical sections with 3 vertical folds. The first thing to do is take the bottom right corner of this rectangle and fold it up to the first crease you've made. The next thing is to take this whole section and fold it across on top of the section next to it. Now you should be able to fold the top right corner down onto the piece. Open this section out again and then push it in between the 2 layers you already have, so that it's flat again and you have a parallelogram on top of everything else. The next fold is to fold this section in on top of the section next to it, using the crease line you already made. Now you can fold the bottom right corner to again make a parallelogram shape and take this section and fold it between the others. Finally, to finish your piece, fold the bottom left corner up, lift your parallelogram shape and fold this section in behind, and then take this remaining corner and put it into the gap in the side of your parallelogram. You will only need 1 parallelogram shape for your Tangram. Your remaining 2 shapes will be made from the final piece of origami paper, a square and a medium-sized triangle. To make the square, take a piece of origami paper and cut it in half so you have 2 rectangles. Put one of these aside for later. First, you need to take this rectangle and fold it in half, then fold it in half again in the same direction. Open this out and you should have 4 vertical sections with vertical folds in between. First, take the left-hand section and fold it on top of the section next to it. Next, you'll need to fold the top and bottom edges of the paper into the middle. If it helps you to find the middle, you could fold the piece of paper in half first, make a gentle crease and open it out so you can see where you need to fold to. Take the section you already folded in and fold it in a second time. To finish this piece, you simply need to take the remaining section and put it inside the end of the tab you've just folded over. This will give you your square tangram piece. The final piece of the tangram is the medium-sized triangle, and for this you can use your remaining rectangular piece of paper. First of all, fold the two corners into the middle of the paper. Now fold this triangular section over on top of the rest of the paper. Next, you need to make 3 folds, 2 diagonal folds and 1 vertical fold, all of which touch the end of the triangle you've just folded over. These 3 lines all cross in the middle here. The next step is to take the top and bottom ends of the vertical fold and bring them up towards each other. The rest of the shape should collapse on top of it to create a flat triangle. I'll show you that again. The top and bottom of the vertical fold come together and the rest of the shape collapses on top of it to make a flat triangle. To finish off this piece, fold these 2 corners in to make a triangle at this end, and then tuck this triangle inside the shape you've already made. This will give you your medium-sized triangle. You should now have 7 tangram pieces, 2 large triangles, a medium-sized triangle, 2 small triangles, a parallelogram, and a square. These shapes can be arranged into all kinds of puzzle solutions. The simplest one is a square. If you would like to try and make a square using your pieces, pause the video now and go and see if you can do that. This is how you arrange the pieces into a square. You can find many other Tangram puzzles online if you search for Tangram puzzles. Have fun!